Hi, today we're going to talk about asking questions. A lot of my clients ask questions with the word why in it, and that often leads to an escalation, and that's unnecessary. And that's for three reasons. So the first is the person feels defensive when they're being asked why. If I'm being asked why did I do something, all of a sudden I feel like I need to justify it. Second is it's vague. So even if I don't feel like I need to justify it, if the person just seems curious, I don't really know what they mean, what they're asking. And because of that, I'm likely to offer my opinion. The answer to a why question is a because answer. And that often isn't helpful. It's helpful to the person. So I recommend avoiding asking why questions and instead substituting who, what, when, where, and how questions. And that requires you to pre-process your question before you even ask it, thinking about what do I want to ask. So if you go to a restaurant and a server comes to you, you're doing some pre-processing already. You're thinking about the menu. You're thinking about what do I want to offer. You wouldn't go to your server and say, I'm hungry, I want something delicious, and you tell me what I should get, and I'll hold you responsible if I don't like it. Right? That would be very unfair. But yet you're doing that if you're asking a person a why question because you're making them responsible for answering something that you're not asking, but something maybe you're intending. So what you really want to do is think, just like you would think before ordering a meal, you should think about what do you want to know? And sometimes the answer is, well, I want to know the cause and effect. Like, how come you thought of doing something this way? Okay, you can ask that question. You can ask about who asked you to do it. You can ask when did you start doing it, all kinds of things. But any of those who, what, when, where, and how questions will give you specific answers to your specific question, and they won't leave the person thinking. Of course, tone of voice is important, so you don't want to say, who told you to do this? But you're much less likely to get into an escalation if you ask these detail-oriented questions. I hope that's helpful to you. There's a part 2, and I'm going to address that in the next video. Take care.